चलो चलता है। कल आधे में छूट गया था हमारा, आज पूरा करेंगे। एक मिनट, उससे पहले एक बार मैं चेक कर लूँ कि इस बार मैंने इस हफ्ते मैंने करके रखा है क्या रेपुटेशन। वो एक डिंडो अकेला मेरा बचा हुआ है साला, कब से उसे ढूंढ रहा हूँ पता ही नहीं चल रहा वो कहाँ पे छूट के रखा हुआ।
Incoming.
ला देगा, हाँ बचा हुआ है ना। फिर क्रायो डैमेज से कोई मतलब नहीं है हमारा, क्रायो बस ऑरा रहना चाहिए उसके मुंह पर। आज संडे है ना, आई थिंक। कौन सा डे? संडे बराबर, कल रिसेट है। यहीं कहीं पड़ा होगा वो, चल के धोके आता है ऐसा। ये रहा ना लंगूर।
You are not welcome here.
Showering you with praise. A little amusement. Quietly now.
बस इसे फ्रीज करवाना है बस, बाकी का सब पूरे ना देख लेंगे।
Goose on the loose. Off to the freeze. Show no mercy.
I'll be back.
बैग हो नहीं तो टोबी पॉइंट के वाइट हमें क्या।
Watch out.
अब किसे धो रहे हैं ये लोग? लावंटी रो इलेक्ट्रो डैमेज, कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है फिर तो, ऐसे ही चल के धो के आएंगे उसे। बस एक बार मुझे लास्ट ओकेला मिल जाए ना तो ये रीजन छोड़ दूंगा मैं। मतलब वैसे भी कौन सा रीजन पकड़ के रखा मैंने, उस चक्कर में साला मुझे ये करना पड़ रहा बार बार। हाँ वो लंगूर, अरे ऐसे कैसे चुटपुंजले दिए हुए हैं इन्होंने।
Showering you with work. Fulfill our pact. A dash of frost. Busted. Eat Lolene. Eat Papa. Get him. The pinnacle of excellence. Shit. Ha. Shit.
फटाफट से करके रखते हैं इसे।
Watch out.
पीछे आग लगी हुई नहीं अंदर, ये साले उधर जाके मुंह मारते बैठता है इसके, पूरी निकल बैठी। लेवल 8, लेवल 9 चाहिए ना, लेकिन आई थिंक फाइनली मिल जाएगा। लेवल 9 में मुझे ये मिलेगा, कंपास। कंपास भी चाहिए एक्चुअली। फिर से क्रायो ह्यूमन अप्पम बोर्ड, इसको तप्पा खिला के आता रुको।
A perfect day to stay home and read.
आलसी, उतना ही कर दो। बोले यार सुमेरु का म्यूजिक अलग ही लगता है।
Incoming. Get to work. A little elusive. Strike a
चलो
pose.
काम पर लग जा पूरी ना। भरो इसको, भरो 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 भरो। ये बात
The sun feels almost as hot as those studio lights I'm in front of all the time. Good thing there can only be one.
ये लो बिटवा, बंटी कंप्लीटेड तुम्हारी। एक बार ही निपटा दूं ना, फिर दिक्कत नहीं हो जाए। फट्टू लोगों को निपटाना है अब। चलो बा, होंगी। वो डिब्बा वाला भी मिल जाए ना तो भी बहुत बढ़िया है। इधर उधर घूमना तो नहीं पड़ेगा, एटलीस्ट उसको यूज कर करके ट्रेजर ट्रैक कर पाएंगे। कारे लंगर,
Let's begin.
Off to the freezer.
अरे बर्फ के पिल्ले, ये लो। इतना दूर कौन रहता भाई, यहाँ से ऐसे घूम के आना पड़ेगा फिर मुझे। साले चमन के बिल्ले उगा रहा हूँ। आ रहा हूँ मैं बेटा, रुक तो। चप्पल निकाल के मारेंगे मैं तेरे को। ऐसा एनिमेशन में होना चाहिए, पता है किस कैरेक्टर में, एशियन टाइप की कैरेक्टर वगैरह देखे बर्स्ट या फिर स्किल में चप्पल निकाल के मार। वैसे भी हमारे एशिया साइड में ये फेमस है, चप्पल निकाल के मारना। अरे लंगूर लोग,
Goose on the loose.
गूस की जगह पे मुंह से रख दो ना, मुंह से है। नेक्स्ट अभी आ रहा हूँ, रुक। चमाड़ मारदा तेरे को आके। क्या हो गया? चढ़ा ना जा रहा तू पे फिर? लंगूर की बच्ची, जल्दी चल, जाके निपटाना है तेरे की नई क्वेस्ट शुरू करें हम। उठ बे।
Strike. Show no mercy. A burst of flavor.
कौन बचा रहा बर्फ को? तुम लोग कहाँ से आ गए? अभी चमाड़ दो तेरे को।
Get to work. Suffer the wrath of Eatsley.
गायब ही हो गया। बचा कौन है अबू? ये कहाँ से आप म्यूजिक आ रहा है इतना दूर से?
Busted.
अरे
A little moose.
थोड़ा ऐसे ही मर गया वो।
Take it. Go on. You have my approval.
यहाँ पे चेस्ट थी। अच्छा वो ये दिख गया मुझे। ये क्या पड़ा हुआ है? ये कहाँ इतनी दूर आके मरा? ओके, वैसे भी मुलाने के लिए लगेगा वो मुझे। ये क्या है? इनविटेशन लेटर, पहले ये कंप्लीट कर लूँ मैं, फिर वो करता हूँ। इस हफ्ते दिमाग से निकल गया था मेरा। अच्छा ये भी रह गया ना, रुको ये पूरा करके जाता हूँ ना। कहाँ गया? क्राफ्ट ये करने कहाँ जाना मुझे यहाँ पर? टेबल ऑफ तोंड का और ब्लैक स्मिथ किधर गया? इधर आ तू, मेरे को ये बना के दिखा। अरे दिस, अच्छा ये मैंने अभी खरीदी नहीं है क्या? अच्छा नहीं खरीदा, कोई जरूरत भी नहीं है उसकी। इस आईडी पे वैसे बहुत सारे वेपन्स पड़ा है मेरे को। ये बना के दियो मेरे को। कहाँ गया? यही पे था ना? अच्छा नहीं, कंपास नहीं, कहाँ बनता कहाँ है वो यहाँ बनता है। इतना कंफ्यूजन है ना, भूल गया मैं। 1760 अकाउंट मेंटेन करते करते थक गया मैं। आई थिंक कोई एक अकाउंट छोड़ना पड़ेगा मेरे। ये बना मेरे को, कहाँ गया? तो बेटे उसका क्या हुआ? हाँ डेंड्रोकुलस। भाई यार इसके लिए मुझे ये दो चाहिए। स्टॉप ट्रैकिंग पे क्या क्लिक किया मैंने? दो ही चाहिए ना मुझे। वो आखिरी डंडरो वाला ना निकाल के रखूंगा, मैं बता रहा हूँ। मैं परेशान हो गया वैसे भी, मिल ही ना रहा वो तो। कौन से हिस्से में छोड़ के आया वही नहीं पता चल रहा। अच्छा एक चेस्ट भी दिख गई मुझे वहाँ। ये चेस्ट हंट वगैरह बाद में करेंगे, पहले मुझे वो फूल पत्ता दिखाओ। कहाँ गए? यही पता ना, वो रहा निड़क टाड़ा लोटस। भी बनाता है इसे। वो देखते आखिरी वाला कहाँ छूटा हुआ। फाइनली पूरा हो जाएगा ये रीजन का। पत्थर के जन्म बनाएंगे उस सर को। चलिए बना। है कहाँ वो? यहाँ पे है। यहाँ पे कौन सा? होल्ड ऑन, मैप निकालो। स्विच टू शेमडू। शेमडू का यहाँ वाला हिस्सा दिखाओ मुझे। दिखो यहाँ पे डेंडर वाला कहाँ है? लंगूर का बच्चा हाइडिंग इनसाइड ट्री ट्रंक। आर यू किडिंग मी? इन दोनों में से कोई एक हो सकता है। मैं बता रहा हूँ अगर ये वाला बचा होगा ना, मैं थप्पड़ मारेगा ऐसा। ये कौन सा मार गया होगा? ये मैप पे मार्क क्या है? पता नहीं, छोड़। एक एक मंदबुद्धि यहाँ पर है, दूसरा यहाँ पे। इन दोनों में से कोई एक हो सकता है। नहीं यहाँ पर तो है नहीं। ये वाला हो सकता है, ये वाला। अबे यहाँ पर भी नहीं है तो है कहाँ ये? नहीं यहाँ पर है ना, यहाँ पर। ये वाला तो नहीं है, देख के आना पड़ेगा।
I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing House. Pretty normal, right?
ये यहीं पे है शायद, ये लंगूर का बच्चा। आई थिंक इसी से कुछ, इसी से कहीं इंटरेक्ट करके मिलेगा वो मुझे लग तो ऐसे रहा है। भाई ये तो वापस आ गया। भाई लंगूर ने चेस्ट दिया है भाई।
Not bad. It's all yours.
तो है कहाँ? अगर ये भी नहीं है तो है कहाँ? इस एरिया में तो इतना ही है। ये वाला देख लिया हमने, यहाँ पे देख लिया, यहाँ पे भी देख लिया, यहाँ पे भी नहीं है। ये वाला हो सकता है शायद, यहाँ पर। शायद। ऊपर की तरफ है क्या ये? कहाँ है, कहाँ है ये?
Oh, that wasn't me spitting on the ground. I know better than that. I just had some sand in my mouth, I swear.
ये ऊपर की तरफ है, तो साला लंगूर ऊपर कहाँ से जाऊंगा? वहां से चढ़ के। ऐसे तो ना पहुंच रहा मैं। पक्का ऊपर है। आ रहा हूँ मैं, ऊपर आ रहा हूँ ऊपर। चढ़ जाएगी इतना में? ले, ये तो अभी से थक गई।
I'm tired already.
चल ले वहां पर। अगर उस पेड़ पे भी ना हुआ तो फिर पता नहीं मुझे कहाँ मिलेगा। क्योंकि इस जोन में तो इतना ही है। ना, है ही नहीं भाई पेड़ वाला। बताओ, जो पेड़ वाला भी नहीं है, ये वाला भी नहीं है। तो है कौन सा? जहाँ वाला भी नहीं, क्योंकि इसी एरिया में है कहीं वो। साला दिमाग का दही करके रखा है। एक दो तीन चार, चार ही है इस पूरे रेंज में। एक यहाँ पे है, एक यहाँ पे है, यहाँ पे है ही नहीं। यहाँ पर भी हमने देख लिया है, यहाँ पे है नहीं, और ये दो है बस। इस पूरे रेंज में बस चार ही है, और चारों स्पॉट पे मुझे एक भी ना मिल रहा। एक काम करो, 5 और क्राफ्ट करो। पता लगाना ही पड़ेगा ये है का। आज तो इसे ढूंढ के ही रहेगा मैं। येरी बहन को नमन। अड़बा क्राफ्टिंग के लिए यहाँ जाएगा, इजी बढ़ता पास में। एक और क्राफ्ट करके निकाल लो।
Take it easy.
इस बार वहीं पे जाकर बैठता हूँ और फिर चेक करता हूँ है कहाँ। नॉर्मली एक एक्स्ट्रा होता है +1। मैंने जितना भी देखा हर रीजन में एक एक्स्ट्रा होता है।
Navigating the world as a whole.
सी एक वहां पे था और एक ही यहाँ पे है, तो ये एक्स्ट्रा वाला होगा। अभी अप्पम वुड का मैप निकालो तो। अप्पम वुड कहाँ है भाई? अभी यहाँ पे कहाँ वो दिखाओ मुझे। अब यहाँ पे तो बहुत सारा है, इसके मैं उल्टा। ये वाला हिस्सा नहीं है, ये वाला हिस्सा है, लेकिन यहाँ पे तो है ही नहीं। है, दो है। एक रिमूव वेदरिंग है और एक बिलो थ्रोट बाउंसी मशरूम। अरे श्योर ये नहीं, यहाँ वाला है ही नहीं। ये वाला हिस्सा दिखा रहा वो पूरा। लेकिन भाई यहाँ पे तो बता ही नहीं रहा कहीं। ये अजीब है। एक दिख रहा हूँ यहाँ पे बस। पड़ी तो मुंह पर जबरदस्ती यहाँ। क्या हो गया? कहाँ फंस गई? हद भाई। मिला 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 मिला, फाइनली मिला। ये लंगूर का बच्चा यहाँ पर है। ये रहा 15 यूनिट पूरा हुआ होगा। फाइनली मिला मुझे।
Grow, grow, grow.
हो गया, इसको हटाओ। ले बेटे। वो ये मिली होगी ना मुझे चाबी। अब इसमें श्राइन कहाँ बचे हैं? हम्म, हम ये हटा दो। ये हम दिखाओ श्राइन। श्राइन वाली कीज दिखा दो। सब चेक करेंगे। सबसे पहले ये नीचे वाला। इससे हटाओ। फिर और कहाँ है? एक मिनट, ये भी हटाओ। क्लियरली देखा ताकि कहाँ कहाँ है बचे हुआ। एक यहाँ पर है। कौन सा चमत्कारी के? वो भी हो गया। करो उसको मार्क। नेक्स्ट। क्या कि बाकी जगह पे है नहीं क्या? वो फटीचर रोड कहाँ पे है? ये वाला भी डन है। मार्क करो इसे। ये वाला पता नहीं। हाँ, ये वाला बचा है। ये वाला बचा है।
Here you are.
कुछ ना है तेरे पे। हट बे। उतरे में फाइटिंग स्पिरिट बढ़ गया इसमें तो।
Rev the engines.
हो रही है। चल, इतना मेहनत किया, कम से कम पूरा तो हुआ इस अकाउंट पे भी। फाइनली इस अकाउंट पे भी ये सीन पूरा हुआ। श्राइन ऑफ डेथ भी डन। ओके, लाइव डन सारा।
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
कितना बड़ा है अभी मेरे पे? 54। तो फेंक के आओ उसमें। कहाँ गया आपसे ढूंढो। मुंह पे फेंक के आई हो उसके।
Try and stop me.
पानी में बहा दी बाइक ले है बहुत सारा बचा हुआ लेकिन उतना है नहीं मेरे पास भी। अब आराम से चल देना इस बार। कुछ और बचा है क्या? लग तो नहीं रहा। अब आराम से क्वेस्ट करते हैं। तभी तो मैं ऐसा अजीब फील क्यों हो रहा। होल्ड ऑन, तू इसी टीम में है ना, तो क्यों फिर करवाना है उसको? उसको दे, उसको ज़्यादा अच्छा है वो। सिठलोली।
Oh, it's Lolly. Didn't think it'd be you. Why? Don't you think I'd want to do my part to help the traveler? And anyway, no one's more qualified than the masters of the Nightwind when it comes to Natland's ancient history.
तब तो सही है। 500 साल से जिंदा तो कुछ तो।
Wow. Even by Lolly's standards?
If you think I didn't hear that, you're sorely mistaken. But anyway, back to the matter at hand. I don't know if you noticed, but Kenichi's little sidekick has been acting a little strange around Inefa. After you parted ways, Kenichi put him in timeout for 3 whole days and nights. Then he had Ifa send Kakuku to torment him for another night.
तभी वो चुपचाप है, पता है? बोलती बंद है उसकी। Yes, what's up, bro? What are you doing?
Finally, How
Welcome
got
to
so
our live stream.
infuriated with Kakuku's pestering that he lost his cool and let slip a crucial piece of information. 2 words. Sovereign ruler.
What do you mean by sovereign ruler?
Sovereign ruler? So what? Isn't that just how he introduces himself?
It is, and I always assumed it was a load of hot air. But apparently not. Turns out the title refers to the 13 dragon lords who ruled Natland in ancient times.
13 dragon lords? Seriously?
Oh, of course you haven't. Even I spent forever figuring it out.
As always, thumbnail gets me.
Anyway,
अभी उस पे काम
13
करा
sovereign
उतना
rulers
तो
are
उतना तो
not
काम करना
ordinary
चाहिए thumbnail
dragons,
ने।
but forms of artificial intelligence created by the Pyro Dragon using secret source technology. They had superior intelligence and greater authority than even the ancient dragons themselves. Each ruled over a portion of Natland's territory. But one by one, they disappeared during the war with the heroes. Even most of their names are unknown now. Long
तुझे तो
since
पता हो गया ना
buried
उसके
in
नाम?
the sands of time.
I got
If we
Sitlali.
hadn't managed
Yes,
to pry
nice,
that
very
tidbit
good.
out of a how's mouth,
Now slap her
I would have
TTDS
had
and
no
she's
idea
good.
where to even start.
I always thought that little monster's biggest claim to fame was arguing with Kakuku for an entire day. He has quite a history then, huh? Which of the 13 was he?
Not a clue. So far, he has staunchly refused to reveal which of the sovereign rulers he was. My
बेचारी
guess
ने
is that he doesn't even
बहुत
remember.
गंदे
Remember,
इसमें
these
पची है
rulers
पैर।
were supposed to be powerful forms of artificial intelligence. And a how? Well, it hardly seems like he's still in his prime. I'll bet he's lost most of his memories and power by now.
Nice, very
Lost.
nice.
Memories.
That's good.
Yet, despite that, a house seemed to sense the presence of a fellow sovereign ruler when you were nearby. Specifically, it's the core in your chest he was reacting to.
What? Inepa's a sovereign ruler too?
Could be. Kenichi and Ifa have been keeping a
Hey,
close
never
watch
gets a
on a
sovereign
Hao,
ruler.
in case he reveals anything else. But so far, it seems like those 2 words are all he remembers.
Darn! So the trail's gone cold.
Not completely. There's also Lianka and the Flower Feather clan, both of
मैं
which have
actually
triggered a
prepare कर रहा
response
हूँ.
from Ineffa so far.
मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि ये
And
सारे
as
के
it
सारे बैनर
happens,
स्किप करूँ.
Out of the sovereign rulers that I was
और
able to dig up information on,
Alice
there
Nicole
was
और
one who had a
Columbia
very
निकाल
close
लो.
relationship with Lianka. Her name was the Priestess of Floral Candles and Skyborn Feathers, otherwise known as the Eighth Lord. She ruled over what is now the
बट
Flower
अगर
Feather clan's
लाउमा
territory,
बहुत प्यारी निकली, मतलब
records claim that
सही
she
निकली,
didn't
तो मेरे
die in the
नीलू
war
ब्लूम
with
और अलेथम
humanity,
टीम के लिए
but was executed by her
एक
own
वेलकम एडिशन
kind.
हो सकती हो.
Her
लाउमा.
crime being betrayal
तो
of
थोड़ा सा
dragon
confused
kind
हूँ
by
मैं.
secretly raising a human. Lianka.
Huh? Chaska, did you know this?
You know what?
Some of it. Our tribe's origin story has Lianka being raised by a dragon. And of the 6 heroes, she had the closest relationship with dragon kind. After raising her, her surrogate mother then encouraged her to leave the nest and seek her own path.
ये सीन.
She traveled far and wide, settling disputes between humans and saurians. She didn't pick sides based on past grievances between humanity and dragon kind. She stood up for the weak, protecting them from those more powerful
जैसे
who
मवु
sought to
का
exploit them.
दोनों अच्छी
Gradually,
टीम है
a
तुम्हारे पास.
community
अभी.
of like-minded people and saurians gathered around her, united
Same,
by
I'm
their
thinking
desire
about
for freedom and
that
equality. And that was how the Flower Feather
Limbs and
clan
llama
began.
are trash for me.
But that's as
I
much as
only
the
like
legends say.
Columbia, Alice,
They never
and
mentioned her dragon mother's
Geo
name,
color
or
lady.
what became of her in the
Well,
end.
रूमर चल रहा है कि वो एक्चुअली जियो ना होके मे बी क्रायो सपोर्ट हो, क्रायो ऑफ फील्ड वगैरह ऐसा कुछ सपोर्ट हो निकोल. सो अगर
Oh, sorry.
फ्यूचर में अगर
My
हुआ
cognition
कि
module is acting up
दोनों
again.
विच एक दूसरे को
At
सपोर्ट
some
करके
point
हुआ
during
है
this
तो
conversation, it
we might
started
actually
behaving
see
very erratically.
गेम
You
चेंजर
mentioned
पायरो एंड
that the
क्रायो
priestess of
टीम.
floral candles and skyborn feathers was executed. Might I ask how?
Unfortunately, the humans of that time weren't privy to all the details of dragon affairs. The only records we have are vague references from after the fact.
निकोल
It's
एलिस
very
अगर साथ में
possible
उनका
that this is
कॉम्बो
mere
हुआ ना तो मजा
speculation
आएगा.
or complete fabrication, so don't give too much weight to it. But for what it's worth, it's said that a curse was placed on the priestess by one of the other rulers. If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions. In the savage conflict and chaos that followed, the
Llama
priestess's
looks like
mind was
Chaska ripoff.
ultimately destroyed.
I don't think so.
Jeez, what a bizarre method of execution. Definitely sounds like the history writers used some artistic
I mean,
license
there's a lot
there.
of difference between Chaska and Llama.
I'm fine. This didn't seem to trigger any erratic behavior. So, do you think that my origins have something to do with this sovereign ruler?
But actually,
Interesting.
Nefer
It's hard
जो
to
भी
say
है वो
what, if any, direct connection you have to the Eighth
वो
Lord.
मुझे Alethum 2.0 लग रही है
But
for
since the
some
name
reason.
Lianka seems to ring a bell for you, why don't you look into it yourself?
फेस तो
I
ब्रो
brought some woven scrolls
काफी
with
सारे
me that
कैरेक्टर
might
का
be
मतलब तुम
useful.
बाल वाल
Have
पूरे
a
हटा
look
दो
if you're
ना.
interested. Here,
अगर तुम इन
take
सारे
them.
कैरेक्टर के सारे कैरेक्टर को गंजा कर दो इंक्लूडिंग एनपीसी सब एक जैसे ही दिखेंगे तुम्हें. बस थोड़ा बहुत ये फेस में इधर उधर मेकअप वगैरह डिफरेंस दिखेगा. ये मेकअप डिफरेंस है, बाकी सेम फेस सब सबके सेम ही है. अरे
Don't
अरे
say
अरे
anything.
सेटलाली
In a
रुकी ना
moment,
रही
I'm
है.
going to leave. I need you to join me, discreetly. It's just a little spell based on our prior experience. I'll explain everything shortly when you catch up with me. Well, I need to get going now. If I find out anything more, I'll keep you updated.
Gratitude. Goodbye.
सेटलाली गॉट नो चिल.
Now's your chance. Slip away quietly while they've got their heads buried in those woven scrolls. Meet me at the other side of the settlement.
चलो मिल के आते हैं उससे अभी. लिटरली सेटलाली गॉट नो चिल्स. हाथ बेद पकड़ के पूरा मतलब कोई घंटा पर रखना पड़ रहा, कौन आजू बाजू देख रहा है ना देख रहा है, चल चालू है उसका।
Hello, traveler. Well, see, Lolly
जी,
hasn't
यहाँ पे
told
क्या
you
कर रही है?
everything. There's another sovereign ruler that Inefa might be connected to, not just the one from the Flower Feather clan.
All trace of this other sovereign ruler was lost after the war. The records claim that in their final battle, they fought against Ishkik and Lyanka.
क्या फेंक रही है?
It was my idea. I suggested we bring up the Dragon Mother first and see how Inefa responds. And, well, Seat Lolly has debriefed me on how it went. Apparently, she barely reacted. despite a
Actually,
very
NFI
strong
is
reaction
actually
to the name
good,
Lyanka.
but
And to
problem ये
me,
नहीं कि
that
गलत पैच में
says
फंस
we need
गई
to
है।
tread very carefully when probing her about the 11th Lord.
I mean उसके पास शील्डिंग कैपेबिलिटीज है और फिर इलेक्ट्रो डैमेज कैपेबिलिटीज है। लूनर रिएक्शन डिसेंट है, नॉट बैड, बट खास ऐसे गेम चेंजर अभी के लिए दिख तो नहीं रहा। बट जिनके पास फिशल नहीं है, उसके बाद आई मीन फिशल की एक सिंगल कॉपी भी नहीं है और उसके C6 कॉन्स्टलेशन भी नहीं है, ऑफ फील्ड इलेक्ट्रो एप्लीकेटर नहीं है, तो उसके लिए डिसेंट यूनिट हो सकता है। लाइक इलेक्ट्रो चार वगैरह, रेड एंड डबल हाइड्रो वगैरह अगर कुछ कोई रन कर रहा है तो उसके लिए एनएफआ काफ़ी डिसेंट पुल हो सकता है। बट प्रॉब्लम वही है ना, आने वाले अपकमिंग यूनिट्स इतने बढ़िया लग रहा है कि इस पे अभी वेस्ट करना इज लाइक रिस्की है, बहुत रिस्की। और अकाउंट को देख के भी कैरेक्टर बोल करने पड़ेंगे, क्योंकि कैरेक्टर तो सारे यूनिक है। यूनिक मतलब सबके अपना अपना सीन हो रहा है, स्ट्रॉन्ग दिख रहा है ऑन पेपर, तो एटलीस्ट स्ट्रॉन्ग लग रहा है। वो रिएक्शन वाइज इतना कुछ डिफरेंस नहीं लग रहा है एक्चुअली, बट फिर भी
She's
अब
the one
देख
who
के
went
बोल
missing
करना
after the
पड़ेगा।
war. Said to be the proudest of all the sovereign rulers, and the most hostile towards humanity. When the Pyro Dragon fell, she couldn't accept that dragonkind had been defeated. She sank into despair and
तो
insanity.
कैरेक्टर ऐसा ही लग
But
रहा
the
है।
rest
बोल
is
रहा हूँ
lost
तुम्हें।
to history. There's no way to find out what became of her, or even what her name was.
Remember, though, in essence, these sovereign rulers weren't physical entities, but pure intelligence, built with secret source technology. I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power.
इसको
and
थोड़ा सा
memories.
ये टैन
Maybe
कर
she
दिया है
split into
ताकि
different personalities.
ये ना लगे, और आंखों के ऊपर थोड़ा सा ये कर दिया है मेकअप और आंखों का कलर
The
चेंज कर
point
लिया।
is, if
Same
Inefa
याबा में।
really does originate from the 11th Lord, then we need
चेहरा
to...
सबका सेम ही है।
What? Have her taken out? Because of some baseless speculation? How would that be any different from what they
इसको
did
बस
to
सेल्फ ईयर
Lyanka's
दे
mother?
दिए
Chaska, what brings you here?
और इसको कैट ईयर दे दिया।
Anyone with a brain could see you were up to something back there. Unless it's a Paimon brain. Or a robot brain.
और
Okay,
पाइमोन को तो अच्छा
you
बोल
got
दिया
us.
भाई इसने।
Actually, we
Paimon
never
है का?
intended to cut you out of this. It's just that see Lolly's spell only works
भाई
on the
पाइमोन ब्रेन
traveler.
बोलने का पाइमोन तो अभी रो
Chaska,
देती है
I'm
इतना।
telling you, we have legitimate concerns here. This is not baseless speculation. Ever since Inefa set sail for Natland, the secret source automatons have been
Exactly.
getting increasingly aggressive. It's as
जो
if they're drawn to each other.
जो गेम प्ले और एक्चुअली लोगों ने जो मतलब जिन्होंने टेस्ट करा है, लीकर्स वगैरह जो भी इसका डाटा उन्होंने निकाला है, जो देखा मैंने ऑल ओवर इंटरनेट पड़ा हुआ है, डीपीएस डिफरेंस इतना भी कुछ ऐसे मतलब ये नहीं लग रहा है कि भाई गेम ब्रेकिंग है भाई, और ये होना चाहिए। तो इस पूरे पैच में मुझे ये लग रहा है कि रिएक्शंस बस नॉट करा, मून आई मीन मून रिलेटेड जो ये रिएक्शंस है, लूनर रिएक्शन, बस वो एक इम्प्रूवमेंट है, हल्का सा इम्प्रूवमेंट। तो जिनके पास टीम कंप्लीट हो नहीं रही है या फिर न्यू कैरेक्टर मतलब न्यू यूनिट न्यू प्लेयर जो है, उनके लिए डिसेंट हो सकते हैं ये पिक्स। या फिर कोई ऐसा जो राइडन डबल हाइड्रो वगैरह अभी भी चल रहा है, जिसका लाइक फोरिना है, यलान है, राइडन है और साथ में कुछ, तो ऐसे टाइम पे वो फेशियल की जगह पे ये निकाल सकता है, शील्डर, हीलर नहीं है तो शील्डर, और जिसके पास इलेक्ट्रो मेन डीपीएस नहीं है और कुछ भी नहीं है एक्चुअली, वो जा सकता है फ्लिंस के लिए। हाय हेलो, व्हाट्स अप बड़ी, हाउ यू डूइंग, वेलकम टू अ लाइव स्ट्रीम। आई थिंक ये जो न्यू यूनिट्स है ना, वो बस ये रीजन आगे ढकेलने के लिए, नॉर्ड के आगे ढकेलने के लिए। एक्चुअल स्टैक्ड यूनिट में भी हमें स्नेजनाया में देखने को मिले मे बी, जो अगला रीजन है। तो मेरे हिसाब से तो अकाउंट वैल्यू टाइप के पुल ही बढ़िया होगा। आई मीन जिसके पास C2 नाइडा है नहीं, सिर्फ नाइडा पड़ी हुई है, अलेतम पड़ा हुआ है, और फिर कुछ खास या फिर सिर्फ नाइडा पड़ी हुई है, अलेतम वगैरह नहीं, तो वो नेफर के लिए जा सकता है। साथ में लाउमा, नेफर, नीलू ब्लूम टीम मैंने सुना है काफ़ी, और ब्लूम कैंसल से करना ना बहुत डिफ़िकल्ट है। तो उस टाइम पे जो लाउमा है ना, उसका वैल्यू बढ़ जाएगा नीलू ब्लूम टीम के लिए। और अगर वो एक्चुअली क्रिएट हाइपर ब्लूम भी क्रिएट करवा रही है वो, तो एक्चुअली वो बेनिफिट दे सकती है फिर इसके साथ, हाइपर ब्लूम टीम के साथ। तो मे बी हाइपर ब्लूम थोड़ा सा वापस मेटा में आ सकता है, हो सकता है, चांसेस है, कुछ कह नहीं सकता। हाउ आर यू? आई एम फाइन, थैंक यू। लूना रिएक्शन इंट्रोड्यूस करके नेक्स्ट वाला रिएक्शंस क्या कैरेक्टर स्ट्रांग बनाएंगे, हो सकता है। क्योंकि देखो उनको सेल्स बढ़ाने तो कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा। एक कंपनी की सोच अगर तुम देखो ना, कंपनी अगर चलानी उनको तो कुछ ना कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा। थोड़ा बहुत डिफरेंट एकदम, मतलब लार्ज मार्जिन से अगर वो एकदम से ये करेंगे ना, क्या DPS डिफरेंस वगैरह इतना बहुत ज़्यादा करेंगे, तो फिर उनको दिक्कत हो जाएगी स्नेजनाया में, जहाँ पे प्रॉपर यूनिट्स आएंगे, सरित्सा वगैरह। तो उस टाइम पे अगर वो माइनर ये क्या माइनर DPS इंक्रीज वगैरह कैरेक्टर वगैरह वहाँ पे देंगे, तो वो दिक्कत हो जाएगी उन्हें। तो ये जो फिलर पैच काइंड ऑफ फिलर है ना, वो आर्कॉनलेस पैच, तो वो चलाने के लिए आई थिंक उनका ये आइडिया हो सकता है। और फिर एक्चुअल DPS बूस्टर्स लास्ट फेज में निकाले। देखो एलिस तो मुझे बिल्कुल भी नहीं लग रहा है कि 30 DPS हो गई है ना। एलिस पायरो DPS है, और वो भी लास्ट पैच के मतलब ये रीजन के एंड में आ रही है, तो आई डोंट थिंक वो नल्ली DPS निकलेगी। सेम कोलम्बिना का भी सेम है, पूरा पैच अगर कोलम्बिना पर बेस्ड है, तो कुछ तो हाइप बनाने के लिए वो उसको DPS इंक्रीज या फिर सपोर्टिव कैपेबिलिटीज़ देंगे। और या फिर मे बी ये मैं सोच रहा हूँ ये कि मे बी ये हो सकता है कि जो भी रिएक्शन तुम अभी देख रहा है, क्योंकि लोग ये भी स्पेकुलेट कर रहे हैं कि कोलम्बिना है जो एक सपोर्ट कैरेक्टर भी है और सब DPS भी है, तो मे बी हो सकता है कि कोलम्बिना के किट में कुछ ऐसा हो कि वो ये सारे रिएक्शन की फ्रीक्वेंसी इंक्रीज करे या फिर डैमेज इंक्रीज करे, है ना। जो नंबर्स अभी बाहर आ रहा है और जो फ्यूचर प्रिडिक्शंस हो रही है, मे बी उसको थोड़ा बूस्ट मिले कोलम्बिना आने के बाद। तो हो सकता है ये जो डैमेज वगैरह जो डिफरेंस है वो एकदम से बढ़े, वो कह नहीं सकता, क्योंकि पूरा अगर पैच उनको एक स्पेसिफिक कैरेक्टर पे करवाना है और पैसे बनाने हैं, तो उस कैरेक्टर को एक स्पेसिफिक काइंड ऑफ मतलब उस लूनर रिएक्शन से बफ और उसको सपोर्ट करके अगर करे तो ज़्यादा बेनिफिट मिलेगा ना, और उसके सेल्स भी बढ़ेंगे इस चक्कर में। आई मीन अगर होयो की जगह में मैं होता तो मैं तो यही करता। ये जो एक स्पेसिफिक कैरेक्टर है जो ज़्यादा हाइप्ड है, उसको ऐसे ही सपोर्टिव कैपेबिलिटीज या फिर ऐसा देता ताकि वो सारे रीजन की जो रिएक्शंस है उस पर्टिकुलर रीजन में वो बढ़ा है, उसका टिक रेट बढ़ा है, डैमेज बढ़ा है,
Even if the
तो उसके
past
ऑटोमेटिकली
and
सेल्स भी
future
बढ़ेंगे।
Nepha are a completely different person from who she is now.
If you're suggesting that there's a volatile force within her, threatening to rise up and take over at any given moment, that makes two of us. But no one ever gave up on me. Not Mama
एक और
Bird,
दिक्कत है,
not Koichi, not my dad.
मतलब दिक्कत नहीं, लेकिन
what
एक
right do I
स्पेकुलेशन
have
है
to
कि
give
जो
up
भी
on her?
हमने जो सेट देखे वो एलिमेंटल मास्टरी बेस सेट है अभी जब तो हमने, और जो प्रिडिक्शन वगैरह ये जो लीकर्स वगैरह है उन्होंने भी एलिमेंटल मास्टरी बेस्ड ये सेट दिखाया हमने, नए सेट बोनसेस वगैरह। तो हो सकता है रिएक्शन हेवी पूरा पैच हो, ये तो कह नहीं सकते उसको। तो अगर पूरा पैच ही रिएक्शन बेस्ड है और सारे आर्टिफैक्ट्स नए जो आ रहे हैं और जो अभी अवेलेबल है वो भी अगर रिएक्शन बेस्ड है, तो हो सकता है कोलम्बिना जो मैं सोच रहा हूँ वैसे ही निकले, उसकी किट में कुछ ऐसा इंक्लूडेड हो जो लूनर रिलेटेड रिएक्शन बढ़ाए। बट एक दिक्कत उसमें ये है कि अगर होयो ने जैसे इनेफा का जो रिएक्शन डैमेज काइंड ऑफ 30 या 40% जो लॉक करके रखा है उसके वेपन में, अगर ये उन्होंने सारे कैरेक्टर्स के साथ किया ना तो फिर भाई कुछ नहीं हो सकता, फिर लोग रोना शुरू कर देंगे कि हर कोई वेपन नहीं निकाल पाएगा ना।
If Lianka was here, I have every
गारंटीड बैनर तो
confidence
है
that
नहीं,
she'd say the same.
तो दिक्कत होगा
Besides,
वो।
even if the 11th Lord rises again and declares all of us her
लूनर
enemy,
रिएक्शन है तो
the solution is simple.
पर ये तो अच्छा
We
है,
defeat her.
पर जो लोग सेव
The
कर रहे
heroes
हैं
managed
कोलम्बिना के लिए
it,
उनसे
so there's
दिक्कत
no
है, वो
reason
हो
we
गए
can't
एक
too.
बार। मैं मोवो के लिए सेव करके नेटलन कैरेक्टर फुल नहीं किया और बाद में शिलोनिन के लिए सेव करना पड़ा, और क्या। वही
Fine,
तो दिक्कत
fine.
है।
I had a feeling this might be your
ऐसा कोई
reaction.
कैरेक्टर इंट्रोड्यूस करेंगे
Look,
जिसको
I get it.
या तो फिर
You're only
बाकी
acting
यूनिट्स
like a
चाहिए
villain
या तो फिर वो
because
बाकी
you
यूनिट्स
realize
का
how serious the
पोटेंशियल
situation
बढ़ाएगा,
is.
तो झक मार के वो
You know how
कैरेक्टर
I
हमें
know
पुल
that?
करना पड़ेगा।
Because when I was a kid, they brought me to you for treatment, and you didn't give up on me either.
Yeah, well, playing the villain is a
इन द
force
एंड
of
वो भी तो
habit for
बिजनेस
old
करने ही
Granny
बैठा
by
है,
this point.
कौन सा फ्री में गेम खोल के
Just know
बैठा
you've
है।
been warned, all right? Watch out for any new developments
सब
and make
लोग वैसे
sure
भी
you
अपने अपनी
know
जेब
where she
भरने के
is
लिए
at all
बैठते हैं।
times. Hey, the spell hasn't worn off yet, you know. Anyway, now that we're all caught up, you should get back on Inefa watch, and we should get back to investigating.
Help! Someone! Oh,
इससे क्या हुआ?
what are you all doing here? And when did Shilonan show up?
Paimon, you were supposed to stay with Anefa.
Oh, right, Anefa. Something weird happened. She got halfway through those woven scrolls and then flew off all of a sudden.
What do you mean by
I tried
flew
to
off?
stop her, but she wouldn't come back.
Did
पर
something trigger a new
उसमें भी
memory?
एक बढ़िया काम
This
किया है।
doesn't make any sense. She barely
4
responded
स्टार
when
भी
we were
एंड गेम
chatting.
खत्म कर सकता है।
What could it be?
हाँ, उस मामले में एक्चुअली
idea.
wuthering waves काफी अच्छा
But
है।
it must be something important.
5 स्टार तो अच्छे
She
है ही,
sure looked
4
like she
स्टार
was
भी
in a
अच्छे हैं।
hurry. Also, she said,
बस सिर्फ अच्छे नहीं है भाई, गेम मेकिंग है वो।
Okay,
मतलब अब
Chaska,
तुम देखो
you're
ना
our
उस
eye
टाइम
in
पे
the sky. Find out where she's gone. We'll inform
तुम्हें
everyone else. Tell
किसी
them to be on
कैरेक्टर
high
का
alert.
बेसिक अटैक डैमेज बढ़वाना है, फ्री का पोस्टर डलवा दो उसमें। अगर तुम्हें किसी कैरेक्टर का हैवी अटैक डैमेज बढ़वाना है, मोटिव उठा के उस टीम में डाल दो। किसी कैरेक्टर का तुम्हें स्किल डैमेज बढ़ाना है तो ये आई मीन स्किल डैमेज का आई डोंट थिंक कोई है सपोर्ट फिर भी। किसी कैरेक्टर को तुम्हें ये दिलवाना है क्या कंटिन्यूस, क्या वो वर्ड भूल गया मैं, यन वगैरह भर दो जिनसी के लिए। तो काफ़ी सारे ऐसे कैरेक्टर हैं वो स्टार जो सपोर्ट भी करते हैं और काफ़ी बढ़िया परफॉर्मेंस भी दे रहे हैं। लेकिन एक दिक्कत है कुरो में, एक दिक्कत ये है कि वो जो 4 स्टार जिस रेट में ये डाल रहे हैं ना वो कम है। वो आई थिंक सिर्फ कुरो का प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, वो काफ़ी सारे गेम्स का प्रॉब्लम है। लाइक होंका स्टार रिले में भी देखे हैं 4 स्टार बहुत कम आ रहा है, मतलब साल में लिटरली एक बार आ रहा है। आखिरी 4 स्टार मैंने देखा था जब मैंने गेम छोड़ा था, तब था मोजे। मोजे आखिरी 4 स्टार था HSR में। आई डोंट नो अभी अगर नया आया तो, क्योंकि मैंने बंद कर दिया अभी HSR तो मतलब पॉइंटलेस ही है। अंधाधुन पावर ग्रिप हो रही है, मतलब लिटरली यूजलेस है मेरे लिए, तो यूजलेस है। इतना मैं बैक टू बैक नहीं कर सकता उसमें। तो भाई 2 पैचेस के लिए DPS निकालो, दो पैचेस के बाद DPS एकदम 3rd क्लास हो जा रहा है और फिर तुम्हें नया DPS पुल करना पड़ेगा ना। वुथरिंग वेव्स में भी मतलब वो प्रॉब्लम नहीं है कि पावर ग्रिप वगैरह हो रहा है, क्योंकि अभी भी जियान, और अगर वो यूनो वगैरह जो आ रही है वो अगर हैवी अटैक डैमेज सपोर्ट करे तो वो जियान के लिए बहुत परफेक्ट, एक्चुअली परफेक्ट पार्टनर हो सकती है वो जियान के लिए, क्योंकि वो हैवी अटैक डैमेज बूस्ट करेंगी तो ट्रिपल हैवी अटैक डैमेज वाला भी चला सकता है जियान विदाउट एनी हीलिंग। और ये इसके लिए मोटिव इज जियान और यूनो, क्योंकि मैंने सुना है कि हो सकता है मैं भी, और अगर हुआ तो ज़्यादा बेटर होगा अगर तीसरा सपोर्ट गेम में आए। फाइनली वरीना को आराम मिलेगा। Hi bro, I got Mobica and her signature weapon and skirt with no signature. That's nice. That's good.
Roger
It's
that.
very nice.
Wait, don't you want to discuss this first? Hey, wait up!
Now try to build up their team. जाना कहाँ मुझे? उड़ के जाएंगे ना हम क्या फटाफट.
Slow down! Paimon's gonna puke!
पाइमोन का नया भी है ना, काफी बढ़िया लग रही है मुझे. वही तो वरीना हील कर करके थक गई भाई.
Target acquired. Activating annihilation mode.
Whoa! Are these all secret source automatons? Okay.
बताओ.
Reinforcements have arrived.
अरे ये तो परफेक्ट टीम है.
Paimon. Chaska. Gratitude.
होल्ड ऑन होल्ड ऑन
Save
होल्ड
it for
ऑन.
later.
5 नंबर दबाना पड़ेगा.
Let's move! Stop right there! Hands where I can see them!
Let's ride! Into the shadows.
वैसे 5 जनों की टीम होती नहीं है लेकिन फिर भी. अभी रिप्लेसमेंट के लिए भी इस टीम में कोई काम नहीं है ना भागा.
Annihilation mode disengaged.
Boss, what do we do now? We've tried the same thing several times now, and it isn't working.
मुझे लगा ही था ये नल्ला
We
भाई
can't
यहाँ
keep
पे कुछ
waiting around
करेगा.
for her to leave the settlement.
वैली मीरू.
Well. An ancient relic from Natlan's dragon civilization.
ये गोंद किसका आवाज है भाई?
If you want to play with fire, then be my guest. But there is an unpredictable variable you need to watch out for.
Let's fall back. This isn't worth the risk.
Don't tell me ये इसका काम है. किसका? फाटुई.
Hanieta, are you okay?
I'm fine, but Mom's hurt.
I'll be okay. I just hurt my ankle. Inefa got here just in time.
Why would they do this? Why?
जा पूछ क्या?
No one could have known the automatons would ambush you here. Don't blame yourself.
कुछ तो पता है इस लंगूर को जो बता नहीं
How
रहा हो.
did Inefa know to come here? Did she sense that they were in danger?
Yes, I heard the secret source automatons talking.
हैं?
Even now, I still hear them.
Really? Paimon doesn't hear anything.
Hypothesis. Language module requires translation functionality. Please wait. Finished. Please try again.
Whoa, that was quick. How come you're so familiar with their architecture?
I have seen them many times before. At least I think so.
More random memory data, I guess.
Wow! It's actually talking.
Hey, what do you think you're playing at? Why did you attack us?
We're under the Fatui's control. They made us attack you.
बताओ फट्टू लोग बड़ा इनके पीछे.
How is that possible? The captain's soldiers certainly aren't capable of this, and besides, we know everything they're up to. Has another Fatui regiment infiltrated Natlan?
और क्या?
Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Why is it getting so choppy? Bad signal, maybe?
Hypothesis. Distance to signal source increasing, transmission compromised. Combining these words with what I've heard so far, I believe the full message should be: the Fatui invaded my territory, so the automatons went haywire.
Oh. So all the recent automaton attacks, the Fatui were behind it all along?
हो
They
सकता
stole
है.
my privileges and took control of the automatons.
They stole my privileges and took control of the automatons.
No.
What do you mean by
Mirror of the
that?
dawning morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the Dawning Morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the dawning morn detected nearby. Now sending request for Mirror of the dawning morn to restore my privileges.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn? Who or what is that?
Hypothesis. This appears to refer to me, or more specifically to my core.
Mirror of the Dawning Morn, please come with me and return the core.
Yeah.
I think she wants me to go with her to return the core, so she can repair the damage done by the Fatui.
Wait, you mean she knows you?
Yes,
अब
before
ये
the
क्या बकरी
translation
बनते हैं?
began, she referred to me by a different name, 11th Lord.
What? So, Inefa is the 11th sovereign ruler?
कुछ
Hold
भी.
on. This automaton just attacked us moments ago. We shouldn't trust everything it says. You say Anefa is the 11th Lord. What proof do you have?
Return to the 8th Lord's territory, and you can restore all of your memory data.
Inefa? What did she say?
She said, return to the 8th Lord's territory, and I can restore all of my memory data.
8th
हाँ.
Lord? Lianka's mother's territory? What does the 11th Lord have to do with that?
You were split, then exiled, and finally reborn.
Ugh, this is getting weirder by the second. What did she say this time?
Excessive signal interference. Unable to translate. The
How many
signal should
na?
improve as we get closer to her territory. Traveler, Chaska, shall we proceed?
चलो चलो.
Wait, you should think this through carefully. I may know a thing or two about the Fatui regiment that entered Natlan recently. They're kind of a special ops team. Definitely not your average soldiers.
Oh?
इसे
They've been
बड़ा
showing
पता.
up everywhere, hungrily searching for secret knowledge about all kinds of ancient civilizations. They say they're trying to make some sort of inference. The leader of this regiment is a harbinger based in Nodcry, known as Marionette.
हाँ, मुझे लगा ही था ये बकरीबंदी करेगी यहाँ.
Marionette? How exactly do you know all this?
I heard bits and pieces at the market in Nasha Town, but I figured they were just rumors. Didn't realize it was true.
Is that right? How come I'm only hearing about this now?
I'm sorry. I was so preoccupied with getting ready for the journey, and like I said, I thought they were just rumors anyway. Didn't want to worry you.
So these Fatui are soldiers, huh? Who's stronger,
दिक्कत
them
तो
or
है.
Inefa?
Anefa, of course. But still, maybe you should tread carefully here. Anefa's already had to rescue us so many times now. I'd be mortified if anything happened to you.
You're right. First things first. Amu's injured. We should take her back to the tribe and get her checked out. And as for this 11th Lord business, we need to discuss this with the others before deciding how to proceed.
बोल ना भाई. अगर $multi-billion कंपनी वाले साले तुम एक मेन कैरेक्टर को वॉइस लाइन नहीं दिला पा रहे हो, तो क्या ही मतलब बनता है.
Look, I know the news about the 8th Lord and Marionette is very concerning. But we should probably come up with a plan before checking things out.
Understood. Destination cancelled.
What do you mean by destination cancelled?
Yes. New destination. Flower Feather Clan.
Traveler, Anefa, could you check that the coast is clear? I'm gonna patch up Amu, then head out.
Understood. Commencing task.
Arieta, I need you to go keep Mom company while the doctor takes a look at her. Dad has some things to take care of.
अबे ये
So I'll
कैसी
be staying
डॉक्टर
out
है?
here
अभी
a
ये क्या
while
गन
longer.
लेके इलाज करेगी क्या?
You're not coming back with us. Why not?
Dad's got to pack up the luggage and make sure all our goods are safe. Don't forget,
बताओ.
they're our ticket to a great new life in Liyue. Don't worry, Dad will be back very soon. I'm sorry, girls. I promise it's going to be okay.
I'll get help as quickly as I can. If anything happens, save yourselves first.
Meanwhile, Paimon time
Why
pass
did it
कर
stop
रहे हैं.
moving? Has it malfunctioned on us?
Leroy, merchant. His portrait is hung up at the Fatui stronghold.
बताओ.
You're saying
Is-
Joashin might be a Fatui spy? And he's staying behind as their eyes on the ground. But should we really leave Anefa here too? Not that I don't trust her, it's just... Are you sure you'll be okay keeping an eye on her by yourself? You're not wrong. We need all the intel we can get on Marionette and the Fatui. As far as I'm concerned, they're a bigger threat than any sovereign ruler. Still, even with your abilities, be sure to stay on your guard. And not just because of the Fatui and the 11th Lord. It's that automaton, too. I'm still not convinced we can trust it. Why the sudden request for assistance from the 8th Lord's territory? Are we supposed to believe that Lianka's mother survived?
हो सकता है.
Surely there'd be at least some mention of that in the tribal legends. I don't know. Something just doesn't add up.
Hey, Chaska! Almost ready to go!
चलो फिर.
That's my cue. I'll be back with
Suspicious
the
लग
others
रहा है
as
मुझे
soon as
बहुत
I've gotten
ज़्यादा.
Amu and Adieta to safety. If you have to leave the area for any reason, be sure to leave a trail.
He's on the move. Huh. So much for keeping the goods safe. Do we think he's going to meet someone? Should we tail him? He won't know he's being
करो
followed.
करो उसका पीछा करो.
This
Suspicious
could be
लग
our
रहा था वो
chance
वैसे
to
भी.
get our hands on some really useful intel. Either about the sovereign rulers or this marionette person.
Shall we follow him? Got it.
चलो. चलो कि डर क्या होगा उसे.
Stealth mode activated.
Would it not be even stealthier to just not say that out loud?
ये भी सही है. Stealth mode activated. चिल्ला चिल्ला के बता दे. छोटी को लेके चलो ना ताकि छुप सके हम ऐसा. छोटी को निकाल के चलते ना. ज़्यादा हुआ तो सीधा गन मार देंगे मुंह पर. ऑब्जर्व करेगी
Why
कहाँ
would
से तुम?
someone dig a random tunnel in the middle of nowhere? Unless it's the entrance to one of the sovereign ruler's territories.
The territory was
कुछ तो
sealed by
गड़बड़ है.
Bianca. This was once one of the secondary access tunnels.
Hey, that was pretty clear this time. What's changed?
जब पूछ क्या?
Getting closer. Increased activity in language module. Leonka sealed the territory to stop Ochkan finding it.
Huh? You're breaking up again. Oh, looks like the signal's still pretty choppy.
Leonka sealed the territory to stop Ochkan
I
finding
must say the new Poimon VA is really
Later,
superb.
the Fatui found a weak point.
कान को इतना सुकून मिल रहा है ना.
Sounds like
खून
those
नहीं निकल रहा
Fatui
actually
made this
कान
their
में.
stronghold. Well, this is probably a good point to stop and wait for reinforcements. What do you think? Enough? Oh no!
इन्हें गायब वो अंदर जा चुकी है कब तक.
Charge right in!
Wait,
इन्हें भी लाइक तुम यहाँ पे बैठो मैं निकल के आती है काम
Traveler?
उधर.
Are we going after her? Or waiting here?
यहाँ पर तो बैठेगी नहीं MC.
All right then. But let's be careful.
सीधा भरेंगे ऐसा. अरे कैमरा तो हिलाने दो एटलीस्ट। अब वो क्या है? मैकेनिकल सा। रुक जा, इन्हें गोली भर देगा तेरे पे।
Huh?
बताओ, उसके सर में
Where
लगी
is
गोली।
this? Are we inside the territory?
Yeah. Did you black out or something? You just took off.
Cognition module
स्टेल्थ मोड चल रहा है
unstable.
उसका।
Attempting to refresh. It appears that it was accessed by an external source.
Sorry, it was me. I summoned her by similar means to those used by the Fatui to control the automatons.
सो ये पिद्दी भी उसको कंट्रोल कर रही है, बताओ।
Currently, I am but a lowly service bot. But in the distant past, I was known by another name.
कौन सा?
The 8th sovereign ruler. The priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers.
क्या फेंक रही है?
The 8th Lord? You're Leonka's dragon mother? But weren't you,
Eighth Lord. Were you not executed?
Moments after I was cursed, Leonka rescued me. Just as she tried to rescue you from the ruins of the battle.
Leonka rescued me? Memory. Missing.
Yes, Leonka changed your memory settings to make you forget. But she did it to protect you. It is the only way I
अब तो मिलना ही
can
पड़ेगा
escape
इससे।
from the curse.
How does forgetting everything protect me?
Because the curse placed on us is a pain triggered by certain memories, hardwired into the depths of our minds. A regulatory program that cannot be removed.
Manufacturers often hardwire restrictions like this into autonomous machines to make sure they operate as intended.
Each
So you-
time you yearn for a new place to belong, each time you feel yourself turning your back on the past, the pain tears you apart, doesn't it?
If she truly harbors pro-human sentiment, then for every ounce of goodwill she feels, may her mind be flooded with pain of immeasurable proportions.
It destroys your mind, swallows your soul, prevents you from finding a new home.
Malfunction who betrayed us all. You dare seek a place to belong?
That's why forgetting
ये
everything
इसे
else
एज
can
मालफंक्शन
be removed.
ये कर रही है।
It stops your mind from
क्या?
being crushed by the weight of the
मैं फिर से
conflict
वर्ड
within.
भूल गया उसका। मेरे साथ बहुत बार ऐसा होता है।
But since you are rebooted,
कहना एक चाहता हूँ लेकिन
you
शब्द ही
began
भूल जाता
storing
हूँ।
new memories and started finding the desire to belong emerge once more.
Things were fine at the start. You'd occasionally forget to pay for your groceries or add salt to a dish you were cooking. But that was as bad as it got.
from now on, your name's Inafa.
So too has the exile's curse resurfaced, forcing you to forget all over again.
This is a lot to process.
इतने सारे
Automated defense system activated.
बताओ।
Privileges overridden. Come quick. Stop the Fatui.
बीप बीप पूप गायब।
Hey! Please finish what you were saying!
It's gone silent.
It must want us to go further in, right? Well, looks like there's no going back now anyway.
This is just a
ऑटोमेटिक
secondary access
निपटा के ही
tunnel.
जाना पड़ेगा।
If we make it to the center, there should be other routes out of the territory.
चलोगे?
Please come with me. It is my fault that you're trapped here. I must ensure your safe return.
Oh, don't look at it like that. We gotta make sure you get back safely too.
Yes, I too must return.
और एमसी मदद करेगा इनके। कैसे डोलते हुए जा रही हो?
Do you really trust her, Priyanka? This malfunctioning part of a sovereign ruler's mind.
I trust not in her, but in the path that I have chosen. I believe
मर गई वो
that
सीधा।
every conscious being,
ये बहन
whatever
को
its
नमक
origins may
कैरेक्टर मार दिया
be,
मेरा।
has the right to freedom.
इसे कुछ करना तो है। फिलहाल तो भगना है यहाँ से।
Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
ले धक्का बुक्के करवा रहे हो तुम जबरदस्ती हैं।
Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
मैं भी इससे साथ जा सकता हूँ। नहीं, मुझे लगा शील्ड निकाल के जा सकती है।
Another barrier! Just like the one back at the entrance. Careful! Don't touch it!
अबे तो जाए कैसे?
Another barrier! Just
मैं
like
भी
the one
यहाँ
back
पर
at the
ऐसे छुप के
entrance.
बैठा हूँ।
Careful! Don't touch it!
हाँ यही करना था मैं।
The curse will bring you pain, and your memories will crush you. It's the same fate they subjected my
पहले
mother
गाजर
to.
मूली निकाल ले हम।
But with
फिर
this
चलता
core,
है।
you will forget everything for a while. Any memories that evoke a desire to belong, and all your pain along with it. They'll be...
क्यूला ये तो अलग ही बकरी चोदी। दीवार बा कौन है अब? कोई बात ना, देखते हैं हम अभी। तू थक कैसे रही है? मशीन है तू।
You keep spacing out.
I know. Unidentified data is flooding my cognition module. But every memory encounters an error and then terminates at the crucial moment. Unnecessary. Being physically motionless will not cause this erratic behavior to cease. And if we explore this place further, perhaps I'll find a way to fully repair myself. Additionally, some of these memories may yield useful data for our exploration. Searching for access method. Over there. We can use the access module to proceed to the central zone.
बताओ। सी अगर एनेफा कोई क्लाइम कर सकती है तो दिखा मुझे।
Accelerating.
स्टैमिना बार क्यों है इसमें? मुझे ये बताओ। एक मशीन वाले कैरेक्टर को तुमने स्टैमिना बार दे के रखा है, शर्म नहीं आती तुम्हें? कौन सा स्टैमिना चाहिए इसे? अगर ये हाफ ही ना ऐसे अगर इसने हाफना शुरू कर दिया ना तो समझ जाओ ये बकरी पंती करी है वो ने और कुछ नहीं। हाफ तो नहीं रही है फिलहाल।
Detected 3 unregistered individuals. 1 registered individual.
Ah, is that the 8th Lord talking? So, you can take control of different machines, huh?
No, this is just an ordinary service bot responsible for access management. At least, I think it is.
वही तो और ये सोच क्यों रही है तू?
Access module. Welcome back, Administrator 3.
पोलो खिलवा लो ना तुम इससे। पोलो खेल लेगी। ऐसे अटक के क्यों चल रही है? अच्छा हम यहाँ पे खड़े रहेंगे। एक्टिवेट चलो।
Is the research facility built by Administrator 1.
अभी एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर 1 कौन है उसको देखना पड़ेगा।
Administrator 2 assumed control.
Are you sure about using this on her? It once belonged to your mother.
It's just one of the many things she researched. I'm not precious about it.
What do you mean by cannot use?
Sealed the facility. It has been locked down to this day. Examining seal status.
ये तो गलत है भाई यूज नहीं कर सकता।
Things are looking really bad for the children of Echoes. This might be where I have to say goodbye.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it.
करो भी हैंडल।
Now arriving at the central zone. Goodbye, Administrator 3.
नींद आ रही है।
Huh? What was that? Get over there and check it out.
Uh-oh, they're gonna find us!
अरे what do you mean by they are going to find us? सर तुम तीनों ऐसे स्प्रेड होके एक ही जगह पे खड़े हो जा रहे हो।
Please come with me.
चुप के तो बैठो।
Ah, there's nobody here. Probably just some server spots chattering away again.
ऐसे अगर चेक कर रहे हो ना तो भाई दिक्कत है तुम्हारे साथ इसमें।
Phew! That was too close. We hit just in time. How did you know where to go, Ineva?
I think I've been this way before. Let's head through here. It'll take us to the other side of the square.
चलो। इलेक्ट्रो चार्ज डैमेज है उसे। Iri bien ko naman. Yala. इतने डैमेज से ना मरेगा वो.
Accelerating.
Start the clock! Justice will prevail! Rise with the sun!
Iri bien ko naman.
Rising sun!
Red from the sky. Le. बोल रहे.
This passage is only used for drainage and movement access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an
Ori?
ambush.
ये कौन सी जगह है? जी यहाँ पर जाने से तो कोई मतलब बनता नहीं. जाना इधर ही है मैं. अब जाना मैं ऊपर है. अच्छा यही नीचे आ गया.
Defensive mode engaged. Yeah. Wait, I hear voices up ahead.
इन्हें मैं फोर्स होते तो
Stealth
ज़्यादा
mode
मजा आता.
activated.
Hey, this is not what we agreed. This is supposed to be over. My job is done. I did everything you asked. Leaked the clues about the ruins, brought her to Natlan, and your response is to attack me and my family?
What the? Does this mean they planted those Natlanese mechanical parts in Notcry just for you to find? So they could lure you here?
It's a possibility.
It was just a little hiccup, that's all. These source mechanisms can be tricky to control.
The last time you reported in, you mentioned she was mopping up machines near the Flower Feather clan, remember? Well, we needed to lure her further out. Hence why we created that little kerfuffle. It's unfortunate that your wife got injured, truly. But hey, look on the bright side. Now that you've shown up, we might actually get the job done this time.
This time? No. No more. Not after you hurt my family. I told you, I'm done.
I think you'll find the risks were stated quite clearly in your contract. And it's not like anyone got seriously hurt.
Your job will be done when you deliver what you promised. Our agreement was that you would bring her here. Not just to Natlan, but to this facility.
But...
Did you really expect to get away with shouldering none of the risk yourself? We're writing off your debt to the Northland Bank. Letting you get back to your old life in Liyue. That's a lot to ask for nothing in return.
I've been your inside man in Nasha Town for over 10 years now. Is that not enough for you people?
You ungrateful louse. You ran yourself into the ground. And who was there to dig you out, huh? Us! Can you name one single way we made life difficult for you in Nasha Town? Look at you. You've managed to start a business. Got yourself a family.
You have just one simple job left to do. And after that, you're free to go home. In your position, I'd say that sounds like a pretty good deal.
This is the final hurdle. Our attempts to capture the 11th Lord have been derailed every time. But there's only so long until our luck runs out. If another staged attack on your family is out of the question, we could still work this out. But this time, you'll have to do the dirty work yourself.
Me?
This is a replica control device made with Marionette's technology. After we stole the administrative privileges from this territory, we copied them onto this. It will give you control of any machines built using secret source technology. Take it, and use it to capture the 11th Lord.
You seem to have gained the trust of the other variables in this equation. How hard can it be to shake them off and get her while she's alone?
And before you think about disappearing, don't think we won't be watching you.
I can't do it.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I can't. I won't do it. She saved my life so many times, it would be the ultimate betrayal. How could I look my daughter in the eyes and act like everything's still okay?
ये कर ले तू पहले.
So you're gunning for the world's best father now, are you? A guy like you. You're fooling no one.
This is our mistake. We let you have it too easy in Nasha Town. And now, you've forgotten the most important detail in your contract. The termination clause.
I think it's time we parted ways.
Huh?
ये टपक पड़ा इसी टाइम पे.
Traveler.
The 11th Lord. And the Variable. We were hoping you might show up.
Wait, the controller. Without that, you...
You thought we'd hand over the genuine article to you?
अब ये
That's
क्या
just the
है?
beacon used to set the location for this cage. We've been monitoring your movements ever since you entered these ruins.
Congratulations, Joshin. Your job is finally done. With you here, it was far easier to infer their location.
बताओ, चोमू बना दिया.
You were playing me for a fool this whole time.
Don't waste your energy trying to break out. We've commandeered at least half of the systems in these ruins. All available power sources are keeping that cage intact.
No one needs to get hurt today. We aren't looking for a fight. Especially not with Natlan's Tumaini. All we want is for your friend here, the former sovereign ruler, to lead us further inside.
Further inside? But we seem to have reached the center already. There is nowhere else to go.
So it appears. But there's far more of this territory than meets the eye. The dragons possessed vast knowledge, and we've barely scratched the surface. That's where the sovereign ruler comes in. If our supposition is accurate, she has in her possession a secret key that gives access to the core.
I will cooperate. Let the traveler Paimon and Duoshin go.
You never know! These are bad people! Don't trust them!
You are only here because of me. Besides, this is what I want. I need to see the rest of this territory and find out who I am.
Finally, a voice of reason. Gotta hand it to the dragons and their advanced artificial intelligence. But unfortunately, there's no way we can agree to those terms.
How do we know you won't just attack us the moment we let you out?
Yeah, so settle down and get ready to go hungry for the next 3 days. Even you, robot, you'll need charging eventually.
Before I go, they may have left a trail on their way here. Send someone out to cover our tracks. The last thing we need is reinforcements showing up.
This is all my fault. Arieta. Amu.
अभी ये क्या है? इसको बीप बीप बूप शुरू हो गया.
Huh? Who did that?
Impossible! Every system we hacked is set up to hold them back!
Could it be?
Hold tight.
That must lead to the core! It was beneath our feet this whole time? Take this barrier down!
बताओ. Botesho.
That was a long way down. Traveler, Enefa, are you okay?
No damage to report. But...
I think I broke a leg.
तेरा तो सर फूटना चाहिए था, नल्ले.
Thanks for the rescue, but could you have been a little more careful?
ये कैसा चेहरा है भाई?
Oh, and we're back to beep beep again? Well, isn't that convenient?
That is because I no longer need to communicate via that machine. Down when the Fatui put all their resources into keeping you trapped,
अरे यार जल्दी क्लिक कर.
it gave me a brief window to seize my privileges back. In my haste, I was not able to prioritize your safety.
Don't worry about me. I'll just rest up here. After everything I've done, I have no right to hold you back.
But the Fatui may follow us down here.
We will be ready for them.
ले, automatons आ गए.
More automata!
Down here, all is under my control. They are not your enemy, human. They will take you somewhere safe to hide.
Inefa, Traveler, good luck.
11th Lord, do you now recall the path you once chose?
Not yet. Although,
11th Lord का चक्कर क्या
I
है?
think this is where I was born. But why? This is your territory.
No, 11th Lord. You were not born here. Rather, this is where you were reborn. Human, you once asked who placed the curse on the 11th Lord. The answer is herself.
Myself?
After a long and bitter war, our kind was defeated. You survived, but you are now stranded, with nowhere to belong. Gone was the pride you once had as a member of dragonkind. Gone was the territory once under your dominion. All of it gone, with no hope of return. What were you to do? Strike back at humanity and exact your revenge? Or search for a new home, a new place to belong? Your mind was conflicted as this irresolvable question ran endlessly through it. Finally, your mind split into
अजीब सा
two.
लग रहा है अगर.
One, the sovereign ruler who swore revenge against humanity. The other, a malfunction who longed to seek a new home.
I mean, who knows what happens when a manufactured mind goes mad? Maybe she lost her power and memories. Maybe she split into different personalities.
The sovereign ruler would sooner perish than suffer a downfall. And so she placed the exile's curse upon herself and upon you. Meanwhile, the malfunction struggled through the pain to seek assistance from her former enemies, Leonka and Ishkik. That is why you came here, praying to be reborn.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind to start over anew? Very well.
पुराना फॉर्म क्या
If
था
the
इसका?
form you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you.
Then I am the malfunction? What happened to the sovereign ruler?
We severed that part of her mind and securely locked it away. Withering away, she finally perished completely, thousands of years ago.
So, she's gone. Without a trace.
Yes, although the curse she placed upon you yet survives. It is unbreakable. That is why it continues to affect you to this day.
So, that's what that thing is. A curse from the sovereign ruler.
So, she was severed and killed off, but Inefa survived? How does that work?
हो
Are
सकता
they
है.
the same person? Dragon?
We sovereign rulers are artificial intelligence built with secret source technology. A fusion of phlogiston and information. In the case of the 11th Lord, the sovereign ruler personality and the malfunction personality split all but completely, even coming to occupy separate physical entities. In human terms, they would almost be considered as separate individuals.
क्या बात कर रही है?
But in order to truly sever the connection between the two, and to break the power of the curse for good, you must be rebuilt from scratch with the aid of the source mechanisms located here, just as I was before you. I too was tormented by the pain of the curse, but Leonka severed most of my knowledge and memories, rescuing me from the brink of destruction. It is because her heart is incomplete. Before the rebuilding process was finished, Ishkik met with misfortune, and the Flower Feather clan became more hesitant to act.
तभी ये भूली है.
Leonka sealed these ruins to prevent their discovery by Ochkan, and sent you out of Natlan for your own safety. That is why you are still plagued by memory loss. But I continued to work tirelessly, preparing everything you would need. Waiting for the day that Ochkanatlan would fall, and you would return.
Wow! That's a long time. How long ago was Ochkan around again? Hold on! Paimon knows this.
ना
For the
तुझे कुछ
last
घंटा नहीं पता
2,000 years. You've been waiting here for me?
Imagine my surprise when the first to arrive was not you, but those whom you call the Fatui. They proceeded to steal my administrative privileges, plunder my territory, and send the automatons into a frenzy. But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrative privileges and placed it in your core. With that backup, I can control the source mechanisms within the territory and complete the rebuild that she began. And once you are whole again, I can repair the damage done by the Fatui and open a route back to the surface. If you are ready to continue down the path you started all those years ago, then proceed further into the depths where I will be waiting for you.
Whew, that was a lot to take in. Let's see if Paimon can wrap her head around all that. So, basically, there was a bad robot who bugged out and turned into half good bot, half bad bot. Then, bad bot cursed good bot, so whenever good bot thinks about the idea of belonging,
अरे भाई मेरा
she gets
दिमाग अभी
hurt.
बॉट हो जाएगा.
Meaning, the only way that Inefa can avoid the pain is to keep forgetting everything. Thanks. Paimon's getting better at this kind of thing. Wait, you did mean that as a compliment, right?
मुझे लगा ही था अभी तक ये चिल्ला चोट कैसे नहीं करी.
Malfunction. Belonging. It fits my hypothesis. And it seems to explain all my erratic behavior and cognition.
In that case, shall we keep going like she asked us to?
I believe we should. The Fatui still have control of the upper levels. Their access must be revoked before you can exit the territory. Besides that, I want to know what happens when I'm made whole. Maybe then, I will finally know where I belong.
चलना क्यों नहीं चलता है? पहले रुक जाइए पेटी उठा लूँ मैं. अरे उससे बात नहीं करनी.
This probably isn't the time or place for apologies, is it? It says in my contract that all terms are to expire in the event of my death. That means my family would no longer be at risk. They're hardly the most scrupulous people in the world, but they do keep their word when it comes to contract stuff. And in any case, with me dead, it wouldn't be worth them going after my wife and daughter. Not worth the risk of getting on the wrong side of the Flower Feather clan.
बात तो सही
Or
है.
maybe the real reason I didn't play along was I'm tired of pretending to be someone I'm not. I'm gonna rest here for a while longer, then get to somewhere safe. Please, just go on without me.
वो तो वैसे
I've
भी
been
जाना.
enough of a burden to you already. Not to mention Inefa. Oh, and I grabbed some supplies before I set off. They're just over there. All yours if you want them.
तो ऑफ कोर्स चाहिए, उसमें से प्रीमोजन चाहिए मुझे. बाकी सप्लाई मिले ना मिले. चल भाई साइड में हट. अब ये कहां से आ गया? और
Into the shadows.
अरे इसका नहीं रे.
Insulation chamber deployed.
Quick as a flash! Light it up! Let's move! Stop right there! Hands where I can...
Preparing for dust up.
यहाँ से आए कैसे? लेकिन वो क्या तोड़ के आया था क्या वो कुछ? यहाँ पे आया कैसे वो? कैसे दौड़ रही है?
Let's ride!
Please wait. Confirming. Administrator 1. Deceased. Administrator 2. Deceased. Administrator 3. Identity confirmed. Lifting restrictions.
कौन सा restrictions?
Coach will take it from here.
After 2,000 years, we finally meet again, 11th Lord, Mirror of the Dawning Morn.
And you? You're the 8th Lord? The priestess of floral candles and skyborn feathers?
नाम कुछ जमा नहीं उसका.
It's okay. I've recovered now.
I see the curse haunts you greatly. I cannot fathom how difficult this must have been to survive this endless cycle of pain. And all alone for 2,000 years.
I wasn't alone. I have had company every step of the way.
In any case, a few moments from now, your pain will be no more. Come, 11th Lord, stand before me, and be rid of this curse.
अब क्या हुआ?
Here I am, so close to my destination, yet I am the way I am
अरे,
because the
गलती
11th
से
Lord
click कर
encountered
दिया
a
ना.
memory data conflict and split into two. If I regain all of my memories, will I not encounter the same conflict again? My cognition module cannot produce a reliable prediction.
Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
चिल्ला के
It
बोलने की क्या
is.
करती है सो?
But if my memories turn me back into a bad robot, do whatever it takes to stop me. If that is the case, I cannot be allowed to make it back home.
Don't worry, Inepa. Everything's gonna be fine. You'll be home free in no time.
कुछ तो गड़बड़ है.
Over there. That is the curse?
Yes. For the most part, it has been strangely calm ever since I entered this place. And yet, whenever I'm about to recover an important memory, it suddenly kicks in. Almost as if...
As if it is being controlled by somebody else. That is quite normal. For it is now in the presence of its owner and creator, the sovereign ruler.
कुछ तो गड़बड़ है यहाँ पर.
The sovereign ruler? My other self? But I thought she perished.
After 2 long millennia, my task is finally fulfilled. What a long journey it has been. We meet again at last. My sovereign, my ruler, mirror of the dawning morn.
Do you think Inepa's okay? Why isn't she moving?
Here we are, comrades. The core of the ruins.
Ah! It's the Fatui! They caught up with us! We gotta do something!
Unnecessary.
ओरी निपट ही गया वो सीधा.
Missed by a hair's breadth. But now you are wounded, and this time you will not escape.
ओरी बताओ. पसीना निकल गया उसका.
Why? And whose voice is that? The Eighth Lord? But why would Leanga's mother attack us?
Leonka's dragon mother? Eighth Lord? I laugh in the face of your folly. Lowly insects. Did you humans really think that by forgetting the past, the curse could be escaped? And did you really believe that by simply being rebuilt, that traitor could avoid destruction? And this corrupt malfunction could regain her memories? The priestess is long gone. I and the other sovereign rulers executed her 2,000 years ago. For that is what becomes of all who betray us. And now this malfunction will meet the same fate as she.
अरे पर तू है कौन है?
There is no dragon mother
ऐसा पूछना
here,
चाहिए
and
MC
there
ने.
never was. Only one lord has dominion here, and that is me. For I am the almighty dragon lord, mirror of the dawning morn, 11th of the 13 sovereign rulers. Kneel before me.
You tricked us! It was you talking to us this whole time! You who lured Anefa here, and you who placed the curse on her! It was you all along!
Anefa? What a suitably ridiculous name. To me, she is nothing but a smattering of shed scales. An operational malfunction that must be destroyed.
बेटा रुक तेरे को चमाड़ दिलाएंगे हम.
So you want to leave your past as sovereign ruler behind to start over anew?
I applied the curse to curb her resistance, shut down her mind, and silence her lies. Now all that remains is to borrow your privileges and see that she is severed for good.
Very well. If the malfunction you wish to sever comprises all memories of your enmity, then I'm willing to trust you. No living thing is born evil. That's not what I believe. The only ones who do evil are those shackled by hatred, those who were never given the opportunity to do good in the first place.
Good and evil? Foolish categories that fail to distinguish between kin and foe. But she is the rotten spawn of the Eighth Lord. Her folly becomes her. I ought to crush this human scum beneath my feet. But without access to the treacherous Eighth Lord's facilities, there is no way to sever you. I must feign civility for now. But in time, I shall have my revenge. Once this process
तो
is
ये सीन बना हुआ था इसके
and she
पीछे.
realizes that she has destroyed the good instead of the evil, my claws will tear her heart from her chest.
Do you really trust her, Leonka? This malfunctioning part of a sovereign ruler's mind.
You're a good friend, and you've already done more than I could have asked for. There's just one seal left. She and I can handle it. This passage is only used for drainage and maintenance access, so it's not registered on the system. It's the perfect route for an ambush.
Malfunction? Human? You conspired against me?
Consider this getting off lightly. If Lanke was here, or if this was me 20 years ago, you wouldn't have survived long enough to realize you'd been conned. Especially since you tried to con us first. You tried to have this poor child killed off in your place, didn't you? 11th Lord.
Wretched worm! This is unforgivable! How dare you imprison me! And you malfunction! Your curse shall endure until the sky falls and the ground crumbles! You will never know peace for the rest of your days. It is time to correct the injustice of the past. I would have severed and destroyed you on that fateful day, but instead, I was locked away by that human scum, Leonka. 2 millennia I have been a prisoner in this place. I have spent that time slowly seizing control over the systems and processes, until my reach extended to every inch of this prison. Now, one last step remains before I can finally break free. The final secret key is embedded in your core. I had to work patiently and methodically to lure you here, posing as the 8th Lord who once ruled this domain. But at last, it is within my grasp. Mirror of the Dawning Morn, please come with me and return the core.
But all is not lost. Leonka made a backup of the administrator privileges and placed it in your core.
सही है बताओ इसका अभी तक पसी नहीं छूट रहा है
Which memory did that human scum embed the key in? I will find it eventually, wherever it's hidden. In the meantime, now that my resurrection has begun, so too shall my vengeance!
हैं
Wretched malfunction! Do not impede the inevitable!
I cannot let you get away with this.
You fool! In a matter of seconds, I will be able to overwrite your insubordination!
Seconds is all I need.
My core!
और ही निपटा दिया उसने बोला ये ला खुद भी निपट गई कोर भी निपटा दिया उसने बोली ये ला
She's gonna be okay, right?
She destroyed her own core?
ये नल्ला जिंदा कैसा है अभी तक
Machine. I wonder how Marionette will react to this. Delight? Or disappointment?
The Fatui?
इसे तो चेप दिया था ना
How
उसने
are you still alive?
Don't act so surprised. I'm just one of her many projects. As reconnaissance missions go, this outcome is a little underwhelming. I don't think I'll be getting any commendations if this is how my report ends. So let me reignite your flame one last time. Sovereign Ruler, Mirror of the Dawning Morn, show us one final glimpse of your glory. The glory of the ancient dragon's technology.
तेरी बहन को नमन ये दिया इसने रैप्टा एक बार घुमा के
No wonder. Marionette told us to watch out for you. She said you were an unpredictable variable.
But if you think you're getting out of here alive, we'll see what a crazed sovereign ruler in the throes of death has to say about that.
You would dare sabotage my revival! Destroy my path back to Dominion! So be it! Since you seek a new place to belong, I shall grant you your wish! Welcome to your new home! where we all shall be buried till the end of time! Oh, my sovereign. This is one battle from which there can be no triumphant return. But in this moment of my downfall, I can at least turn this prison into a graveyard of all traitors, past and...
अब क्या हुआ? कट सीन बीच में क्यों आया? अब ये जिंदा कैसे है? कोर निपटने के बाद?
After 2,000 years in exile, searching and forgetting, we are back where we began. Our path was always going to end in our demise. This shall be the final resting place of the last sovereign ruler.
I am no sovereign ruler. I must return. People are waiting for me.
Illogical. You are not authorized to prevent your self-destruction. No such privilege exists. We are back where we belong. Now, perish in the rubble of these ruins. Last of the sovereign lords.
No. Somewhere in my memories lies the key.
कौन से की अब?
Maybe no single nation is our home.
Where exactly is home to you?
Searching your memories? The curse is still active. This will only hasten your demise.
We're all from Nodcry.
Cross the ocean. Find a new place to belong.
What an amazing machine. Where are you from?
Such a hard worker. Fancy making this your new home?
The wild hunt! Look out!
अब वाइल्ड हंट यहाँ पे कहाँ आया भाई?
Impossible. Where is this data from?
From now on, your name's Inappa. Promise me. Remember, you have to come home.
Return.
Data. Overload. Capacity exceeded.
As long as this gem's around, the heart that Ishkik built you should keep beating away. It may take centuries, even millennia, but one day, may your new memories transcend your pain and rage to conquer the curse that shackles you.
What kind of gem is it?
Nothing special, really. To quote my mother, it's nothing but an empty shell now. But if you break free of the curse, then maybe...
Huh?
Nothing. An interesting idea suddenly occurred to me. Let's make this the final secret key.
The final secret key is...
दिल्ली उसको तो वो तो विजन बन गया भाई.
Impossible!
It's Inappa! Hey! The place stopped collapsing!
Warning. Cannot pass without Definitely. Please complete the battle promptly.
Into the sense the core is powered by phlogiston, we can use that same power source to control it. In which case, the
ले उससे पहले ही नहीं पड़ गया
cannot be.
Farewell. Last of the Sovereign Lords.
Ineffa! Your core! It's fixed! And is that a vision?
Suggestion. Exit first, discuss later. The self-destruct protocol is destroying the foundations of this territory. And although I paused the process, it will not hold much longer. Calculating. Remaining time, 30.
30 minutes? Whew. For a moment there, Paimon was worried.
29. 28.
Hey, are you guys all right? The automaton suddenly stopped moving. Then there was that earthquake, and now the place seems to have sprung a leak.
Estimated time to foundation cave-in, 20 seconds.
Huh? Huh?
ले
A place to belong. I too once yearned for it.
नल्ले ऑटोमेटॉन अब कुछ फर्क ना पड़ता निपट गया तू
Shilonen, how much longer till it's unlocked? We need to get inside ASAP.
Be patient, okay? I'm working on it.
Let's trust that the Traveler can handle things in there. Shilonen says she detected a huge energy source underground. We can't just break in or we'll risk endangering everyone in this entire area.
But...
if we're here much
Toba
longer
फेंक के
without
मारो
any
उसे।
progress, I'll do what I have to.
Oh,
You unlocked it?
no, they made it out on their own.
आओ को बक्से में बंद करके रखा है
Finally escaped! Luckily, the cave-in only affected the lower levels. You alright there, bro?
Ah, another triumphant return for R2 Miney. And Ineffa, it's good to have you back. I assume this means you found the answers you were looking for?
Yes.
Huh? Amu? I thought you hurt your leg. How come? Oh.
ये रैप्टा खींच के मारा उसके गाल पे
How could you do this to Arieta and me? You lied to us for over 10 years?
Before anything else, I suggest we let this gentleman and Ineffa tell us the whole story.
बाहर निकलते ही सबसे पहले कान के नीचे बजी उसके तब से मस्त सी चपेट पड़ी
Mirror of the Dawning Morn, Priestess of Floral Candles, and Skyborn Feathers.
Seems like a howl's forgotten quite a lot.
So you began life in Natlan, then spent 2,000 years adrift in Nodcry? In an endless cycle of losing your memories and trying to find them.
But it sounds like it took all 2,000 years worth of memories to successfully overload the processing power of the curse.
None of us had any certainty that the plan would succeed in the far future. Not I, not Ishkik, not Lianka. And yet, they still did everything they could to try and help me.
Now you've remembered everything. Do you have a sense of where you truly belong?
Well, I was born and then reborn in Natlan. And it was the people of this nation who set me on my journey. But that's all ancient history now. I can't seek for a sense of belonging in a world that no longer exists. That would make me no different from the mirror of the dawning morn. Instead, I will show my gratitude to them by honoring their wishes. By continuing on my own path, and returning to the place where I still have someone waiting for me.
Well said. I'm happy for you.
So, to cut to the chase, did you find the code for that letter or not?
Oh, shoot! Forgot all about that.
Sincere apologies. A lot of memory data surfaced in a short time frame. I am still processing it. I left the cryptex back at the Flower Feather Clan to make sure that I wouldn't lose it out in the wild. Please come back with me, and we can inspect it.
I'm so sorry that I kept this hidden from you all this time.
देख और खींच के
Now I
कान
can't go back to Liyue or Nodcry. The Northland Bank isn't gonna let me walk away from this, nor is the Nodcry Aprishniki. You should take Arieta and go.
Oh, should I now? You think I'm the one that's gonna let you walk away, do you? Idiot! You're coming back with me right now, and you're going to apologize to our daughter.
Looks like you all need some time to calm down after everything you've been through. If you're worried the Fatui are still looking for you, why not camp out at the Flower Feather Clan for now? We welcome everyone, from old friends to old enemies turned new friends. Don't worry about a thing. You've got a whole future to figure things out.
Go
and find where you belong.
I think I've already found it. Here it is. The cryptex.
यहाँ कहाँ रखा है?
What's the code? Or what about that backup plan that Arieta mentioned?
Please see the casing that holds the combination code discs. The sender had me etch the code onto the casing so that I would not forget it. But I still forgot it.
Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Seriously? It's been hiding in plain sight all this time?
Yes. The sender said, the most secure code is one that you can write down and no one would think it's a code.
Who is this person?
The sender said,
surprises are best saved to the end.
Okay,
Seriously?
now your memory's getting a little too good. What's with the firecracker?
ये क्या था भाई?
Ugh. Paimon's had enough of this whole letter debacle. Just read it already.
Dear Honorary Knight, I've heard a lot about you. Jean's always singing your praises.
अच्छा तो ये वार का है. सही है.
Anyway, I'm sure this is as dull to read as it is to write. Let's talk more over a glass of wine sometime. See you and not cry. Varka.
ऑर्नामेंट दिया. दूसरा क्या है?
I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Nodcry together. You mean, this thing that looks a lot like a vision? Ishkik embedded it in my core as the key to her and Lianka's plan. According to the Eighth Lord's research, it can harness a power source more fundamental than elemental energy. Similar objects have shown up in Nodcry before too. Mirror of the Dawning Morn said it was built by the usurper, along with the 3 gods who abandoned us. But I do not know what she meant. It appears that a crucial memory is missing. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future. When the time comes, perhaps we can travel to Nodcry together. Having spent most of the last 2,000 years in Nodcry, I am well situated to provide you with a full and detailed report on all aspects of this location.
ना तो बताओ
Memory
बताओ.
damage. Detected.
अरे
Hypothesis. Most of my memory data was damaged when I used it to overload the curse. Sincere apologies.
घंटा
But I
बताया
will
तुझे फिर.
never, again, forget the people and things that are most important to me. I plan on staying in Natlan for the immediate future.
Lunar Charge. अबे तो ये कंप्लीट हुआ है. मुझे लगा वो उसका ये क्वेस्ट होगा. लॉल. ये तो ये है ए पेप वाला है तो चलते ही इस पर
Keywords detected. All food, lodging, and entertainment expenses will be fully covered during the trial period. That means we get to go back to full-on vacation mode again? What are we waiting for? Next stop, Tenochtitlan.
ओके तो यहाँ जाना है हमें अब टेलीपोर्टर है तो सही वहाँ पे नातलानी यूनिट मिलवाओ यहाँ पर बस इतनी नेटलानी यूनिट्स है ना मेरे पे
Yeah, let's get this over with.
उसे निकालो तो सही अबे
Hold up! Doesn't that person over there look kind of familiar?
Oh, nice bandana.
कैसे तो नाच रहा
you
हूँ
mean you like my bandana too? Thanks a bunch.
Bennett!
फ्री पेरेंट की स्किन मिलने वाली है
A mama
मजा
too that looks kinda different.
Whoa, Traveler! Paimon! I'm not dreaming, am I? It's really you? I feel like I got enough sleep last night, and yep, didn't forget to pack my bandages either. And I can remember things, like the Traveler becoming a hero and saving all of Natlan. So, nope, definitely not dreaming.
Yeah, that was 100% real life.
Oh, and this little guy's a new friend I just made. He came running up to say hi the moment I got here. He's super friendly. And my luck's been so unreal lately. Look, I'm so unused to it that my fingers are shaking. Yeah, so many good things have happened to me recently. I can't even fit them all into my travel journal.
Oh? What kind of stuff? Did you win some kind of lottery or something?
Nah,
पाइमन
nothing
और
like
पाइमन के
that.
सस्ता दिमाग
With my luck, you really think I'd bother signing myself up for a lottery? Here, I'll read you some of my recent entries. Day 1. Didn't fall into a puddle. Didn't miss the ferry. Day 5. At lunch, the violet gold angler gulls didn't swoop in and steal my food. I even fed them some bread, and they were really friendly. Oh, and here's a good one. Day 11. Got my hands on a sweet outfit from the shop in Natlan. Snagged a killer discount, and it's great quality too. Day 12. Finally caught myself a real live fish from a pond. And for once, not a boot or some other pile of junk.
Wow! For Bennett, that actually does sound way luckier than usual.
It does, right? Once this trip's over, I better go thank that shopkeeper. The lucky color she picked for me actually worked.
Lucky color? So, like, yellowy orange?
Nope, lake blue. I passed by a water sports shop that day. Had a look around, but I didn't actually end up buying anything. The shopkeeper was super friendly, though. She said she thought lake blue would suit me and suggested I give it a try.
लेक ब्लू कहाँ है भाई अच्छा पैंट में
Anyway, while my luck's holding out, is there anything I can help you guys with? Any treasure maps you can't make out? Clients you can't get in touch with? Stuff like that? The way my luck's looking right now, I'm sure I'll be able to sort it out.
No work talk. We're meant to be on vacation. Our top 3 priorities right now are fun, fun, and fun.
Sure, whatever you want. Seriously though, if you need anything, just let me know. Stuff like this never happens to me. So I'd love to make the most of this lucky streak by helping out my friends.
बेनेट के लिए बहुत हैप्पी है मैं।
Of course you can come.
फाइनली
We're
उसको
friends
जरा
now too, after all. Let's go on
आउटफिट
an
वगैरह कुछ
adventure.
तो मिला।
Look, there they are! Hey there, friends! Watch out! The ferry's coming in hot! What's that noise?
अब कौन आ रहा
Is
है?
it coming from the ocean? With the deep blue sea beneath you and my
अच्छा, ये
lucky
नल्ली आई
sharky
है।
surfboard leading the way, are you ready to crank up the speed? Take a deep breath. And go! Come on, faster! Faster! Let's share the fun and excitement with our friends on shore by giving them a nice big wave!
ये करवा लो तू।
It's Mualani!
It's the shopkeeper.
अच्छा, तो ये शॉपकीपर थे जिसने उसको ये दिलवाया कपड़े
There's
वापस।
one thing that girl can do. It's making a splash wherever she goes.
Ah, nothing like the feeling of the sea breeze in your face. Woohoo! Did you see that, everyone? A perfect landing, if I do say so myself.
Good thing the Traveler managed to pull those two back in time. Otherwise, they would have gotten soaked.
And it's so sunny here, they'd dry off in no time.
क्या उसका भी बोल रही है नल्ली सुधरेगी नहीं।
Hello, my name's Bennett. I'm an adventurer from Mondstadt.
बिग बॉस क्या बिग बॉस ऑफ बेनीज एडवेंचर टीम।
Yeah, but as adventurer teams go, we're not exactly the stuff of legends. I really admire you guys in that land. There are stories of legendary adventurers wherever you look. The people here are so skilled, and you work in perfect sync with your Saurian companions, helping solve problems wherever you go. It's inspiring. As for me, well, I might officially be the leader, but in reality, it's a team of one. Thanks for saying that. Being your friend is one of the things I'm most proud of.
Nice outfit, by the way. I knew you'd look good in lake blue. I wish I'd known you were a friend of the Traveler. I'd have given you a little souvenir from the shop.
Picking out a lucky color for me was the best gift I could have asked for. Oh, sorry. I still don't know your names.
I'm Mualani. When I'm not around running my shop, I'm out and about being a tour guide. And this here is Chaska, peacemaker of the Flower Feather Clan. Trust me, you do not want to get on her bad side.
Sorry, but what would that look like? Getting on her bad side.
You strike me as a pure-hearted adventurer. The humble, genuine type. You don't have to worry about that.
Wow, high praise right off the bat. Chaska's good at reading people. Do me next. Look me in the eyes and tell me what I'm thinking.
I've already told you. Mind reading isn't a required skill for a peacemaker. Stop acting like I'm some kind of soul-seeing obsidian mirror.
Come on, just do it, pretty please. You got it right the last 2 times.
Stop fantasizing about turning Soul Sniper into a giant water gun. There's no way Shilonin will agree to that.
Right on the Mora! Whoa! How did you know that, Chaska?
Because on the surf over, she wouldn't stop shouting, I really, really want a water gun. I've never wanted Kukasaur wings more than that moment. Anything to block out the noise, honestly.
Come on, water guns are so much fun! Besides, summer's not summer without a good water fight. Or 10!
I know exactly what you mean. I have this one friend. Well, long story short, every time she heads down to the lake to go fish blasting, I get soaked from head to toe. It's
Fish
so
blasting.
much fun.
Exactly. Playing with water's all about letting go of your worries and just having a blast. You two sure speak the same language, all right. But this time, having fun in the water is not the only reason I'm here.
Fair.
Yup. As a guide, if you want to create the best possible travel plan, you have to go out and experience everything for yourself. It's like being a guinea pig for your future clients. Chaska's here to scope out the resort for her Kukasaur family, too. After all, human or Saurian, who doesn't love a good vacation? Obviously, the resort is still in the trial phase, so there's bound to be some bumps in the road. But we have tons of time on our hands, so we decided to officially sign ourselves up as testers.
Oh,
Sorry,
Aoife
you?
and Auroron signed up too. They got here earlier than us, though. Said they were gonna go check up on the health of the Saurian staff and aphids here at the resort.
They should be just about wrapping things up by now, right? Maybe we'll run into them somewhere.
चलो
Well,
फिर
seeing as we're all here for
अंधाधुन
the same
प्रीमो
reason, why
फार्म
don't we
कर
stick
सकते हैं
together?
इसी
After all, when it comes down to it, adventure's all about teamwork.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I'm down. The more the merrier. I heard there's this incredible can't-miss experience called
इनको देखियो
Dreamboat Drift, just over there in that canyon. Let's go check.
अरे यार क्लिक कर दिया क्या मैंने गलती से
Wow, your friends are here to welcome us too.
कैसे से नाच रहा है ये Well, I don't think यहाँ पे कुछ मारा मारी वगैरह चल रही है तो नेटलैंड स्पेसिफिक टीम निकाल दे यहाँ पर
So many Monatu.
These special ones are called Asha. They roam freely around these parts, which is why they were chosen as mascots for the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. They're supposed to be super clever, just like Saurian companions.
ये तो डिसेंट सा है साइज में नॉट बैड मतलब इसके साइज जितना है तो 5-6 हजार प्रीमोजन तो एक्सपेक्ट कर ही सकता हूँ मैं इसमें से ये क्या है सही है अच्छा अंडरग्राउंड एरिया भी है इसमें नॉट बैड दो पड़े मेरे बाबे पे लोल ये परमानेंट एरिया होगा ना टेम्पररी एरिया नहीं होगा ये
Add Ash. Thank you for Add Ash.
ला दी रे ओकेला वगैरह भी पड़ा हुआ है यहाँ पे तो काफी सारा माल मिलने वाला है यहाँ पर नॉट बैड ये कौन सा शॉप ग्रेविटी बनानी कहाँ है लेकिन इसको मैं पॉपकॉर्न ही पढ़ लिया था 2 सेकंड के लिए ऊपर क्या है अच्छा ऑक्टिला है और उसमें स्टार की वजह से मैं ये कंफ्यूज हो गया था ये रंगाना है बेसिकली ये क्या है वो? अच्छा लेके जाना वाला होगा ऊपर वगैरह। ठीक है कोई बात नहीं। सोलह दिन है अभी पैनल का। इसको देखिए, वो कहाँ कलर मार रहा है। वहाँ तो कुछ है। सही है बेटे, तेरा आर्टिफैक्ट कभी हुए नहीं ना सही से। ये तो बहुत ही ज्यादा टट्टी निकला। अच्छा ये लेवल 0 है वैसे भी। ये भी एवरेज पहना गया तुमने इसमें। नॉट बैड। मेरा चूसी हंटर बताइए जरा, मेरा चूसी हंटर कहाँ है? कौन सा पहना है तूने? अच्छा तूने कुछ पहना ही नहीं है इसमें। ऑब्सिडियन कोडेक्स में कुछ है क्या? है ही नहीं। 3 पीस हो रहा है, 4 पीस के लिए मुझे ऑब्सिडियन कोडेक्स का यहाँ पे एक चाहिए। करूंगा तुझे वापस से आराम से। फिर कोई ना, बाकी कल कंटिन्यू करते हैं मस्त आराम से। आज के लिए इतना ही। चलो टाटा बाय बाय, सी यू अराउंड। कल मिलते हैं। बाय बाय, हैव अ गुड नाइट।